Saints defensive end Taco Charlton. Taco, how are you? Congratulations on landing in New Orleans.
Thank you. I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Definitely excited and, like I said, happy to be here.
Before I turn you over to Bobby and Mike, how'd you get the nickname Taco?
It's actually, like I said, I tell a lot of people all the time, it was a name my grandma gave me before I was born, so I kind of really had nothing to do with it. A lot of people think like maybe I grew up loving tacos, and that's kind of how it happened, but it was really a name my grandma and my mother came up with while I was in the womb. And once I came out, it just kind of stuck, and that was the only name I went by.
Taco, looking at obviously your first-round draft pick, name recognition, I can remember acknowledging you, and now before you know it, that was back in 2017. You're 27 years of age. You were with Dallas, and then you go to Miami, and I believe then you go to Kansas City the COVID year. Then you end up with the Steelers last season. I mean, what are you truly a mercenary? Because that's a lot of different teams in a short amount of span.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, different reasons for different teams. Was a reason for different, leaving different certain situations. Like I said, I'm happy to, like I said, to be where I'm at. I played in different systems, whether in Dallas and KC 4-3 systems, or Pittsburgh and Miami were more 3-4, outside linebackers, systems. But I took each one of them systems and kind of put it towards my game, and it helped me learn. Like I said, be able to drop back and cover like I do in the 3-4 system, or put my hand down and rush and get after a quarterback like I do in the 4-3 system.
Taco, in watching you at Michigan and watching you in the pros, sometimes fit is the right thing for a player. You got to be in the right fit. And I know one thing, Ryan Nielsen's going to put you in the right spot. But what I thought you have always excelled is your ability to get off the snap and get into the backfield, using your speed and your length to get into the backfield and that closing speed, if it's to the ball carrier and the quarterback. Now, they ask you to do a lot of things in the NFL, but you got to play to your strength. To me, this game is all about you got a quarterback, you got receivers, and you better have a guy that can put him on his backside, that quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's why I'm excited, like I said, and I was happy. And to come here was because of that. It's a 4-3 system, kind of similar to what I played like in Dallas, where I can come off the ball, wreak havoc. I can rush the passer, get after it, and, pin my ears back. And just like I said, the success that, Coach Nielsen's had with, most DNs that he's had, whether it's Cam or Hendrickson in Cincinnati right now. Among the guys that's there now, with TK even having 4 sacks before he got hurt. So just the production and everything he's able to put his guys in great position. Like I said, I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to find my role.
And you played with Passano out in Kansas City.
Yes, I did. We did play together while I was in Kansas City before I got hurt.
Well, Taco, looking like I said earlier, I look at Dolphins, Miami, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and now with the Saints here in New Orleans. Boy, did it light a new fire that you departed Dallas. The Dolphins picked you up for waivers, and you played in 10 games, and you had 5 starts, but a career-high 5 sacks. What made it so special in Miami to have that kind of production?
It was, I was happy. Like I said, I got there midway through the year, kind of later in the year, so I had to pick up a system fast. And it was a complete different defense, going from a 4-3, almost Tampa 2 cover 3 scheme, and like I was playing in Dallas at the time, versus, you get to Miami and it's more of that Patriots 3-4 defense that they carry, where, they asked the guys to do a lot of different things. While I was playing 3 technique, outside linebacker, I was dropping back in coverage, put my hand in dirt. So I was doing a lot of different things in Miami, and I got there and was able, like I said, to lead the team in sacks and get 5 of them. And they say 10. I really only played 8 games, but okay. I guess they put it down as 10.
Now, Taco, how about as far as your teammates when you're in that meeting room? Are you familiar? Boy, he's been steady Eddie, as good as it comes. Cam Jordan, and obviously Marcus Davenport. He's been held when he's well. We hope he's well. Mike brought up Passano. Then you got a high motor guy, Carl Granderson from Wyoming. They just drafted Peyton Turner. But what is your background with like a guy like a Cam Jordan or Marcus Davenport?
No, I mean, of course, Cam Jordan is Cam Jordan. So the name, it speaks for itself, or what he's done in this league and at a high level for such a long time. So, of course, I don't know Cam personally, but of course, I've grown up, watching his game, being a student of the game to see what, and it doesn't take, much to see what he brings, each and every year consistently, especially, being healthy, being, alive for most 16 games almost every year. And
right.
Like I said, almost getting 10 sacks consistently. So Cam speaks for itself. And then Davenport, like I said, young guy, special guy, super athletic, has a lot of great things. And like I said, I believe we'll have a great future ahead of him also.
Taco, one of the things you're going to hear a lot from Nielsen, and I'm going to tell it to you now, use your length. Man, he preaches that to every defensive end they have or defensive tackle they bring in here about, because some defensive line coaches maybe don't stress it as much. One thing with Ryan, he's going to stress it. Use that length to your advantage.
And speaking of that length, Taco, you're 6'6", 270. I would just guess that you maybe played basketball when you were younger, right? Or
yeah. Basketball was actually my first love.
That was his first love.
Playing basketball. So that's, which kind of helps me with, the movements and pass rush movements that comes in football also.
Taco Charlton, Saints defensive end. Once again, congratulations and good luck.